Hey, what's going on? Justin Ball here again. Now for One Piece. After I'm doing One Piece, I'm doing My Hero Academia 119. Deku versus Kacchan 2. And now since Deku's finally taking the fight more seriously now, let's see how this turns out. Katsuki viciously lets his emotions explode forth. There's one thing left for Izuku to do. Man, let's see how this turns out. Now that Izuku is taking the fight more seriously, let's see how this turns out for round 2. It may well be that by fighting with me, he simply wanted to let out his emotions that he was unable to do anything else with. And yet, even if that was the case, it may have been selfish of me, but I couldn't let him win without a fight. Looking back, my thought process was distorted. Time on this, I went the first time they fought. From kindergarten to elementary school to middle school and high school. I have no intention of becoming your punching bag in this fight, Kacchan. The two of us have been together as long as I can remember, and yet we never exposed our true feelings and talked things out. Not even once. Oh my god, the grab there. Grappling with harsh words and jeers. The two of us have come this far, while only ever relating to one another. Kacchan grabs his face, Deku just grabs his shirt and his arm. Oh my god, that clasher. Come from above and he misses. Oh no. Don't let him think. Oh, that was impressive. You mean like a freaking explosion roll? Like you mean the explosion roll right there? By the time he lands, he can completely close the distance. Not good. Deflect his hand and he went around. He went above and around. He's behind you. Punch him in the ribs. Yeah, Yuri. I don't even have time to breathe. He grabs him and he throws him. You'll meant to predict the enemy's movements and decide on the best course of action, but I'll never make it to if I do that. The reflexive speech will move immediately after seeing. One thing's for certain. He started to polish it much more than before. So now he's thinking right now instead of just being wild with his explosives. Saying the obvious, but you're really getting stronger. What the hell do you think you're smiling about? I thought you were going to be my punching bag. Guess you were wrong. I won't be. You're probably just scheming on your tricks, as usual. He uses his stun grenade. That kind of stuff always makes me sick to my stomach. I never know what the hell you're thinking. No matter how much I beat the living shit out of you, you kept on holding on and coming at me. And you were always looking at me from above with those damn eyes of yours, even though you're just some asshole who never had a damn thing. It's as if this whole time you were looking down at me with disdain. And truly aiming to surpass me because you knew you could. It's that goddamn attitude of yours that I can't fucking stand. You thought of me in that way? Well, it's pretty normal. If I kept being looked down on, made fun of by someone, I know what I want had nothing to do with that person. But even so, it's just like I said earlier. I did have nothing. That's exactly why. To the same extent of all your unpleasant traits. Your sheer amazingness and everything you do was so brilliant to me. It was blinding. You who had so many things that I never had. To me, you're an amazing, inspiring person who's even closer to that than All Might. Because of that, I always my emotions got worked up. He's several levels faster than before, and my control was slightly disrupted. The limit that my body would utterly allow for this whole time. 5% power was the limit I was conscious of while in full Cal state. And surprisingly, it never had even occurred to me, seeing how much I had been able to train and polish my body up until now. I can't dodge this time. Gotta guard. 8% maximum power. I finally caught up to you! He said 8%. You know, 2% is more higher. 3% higher than he usually does. Now he reaches at 8%. And that is the end of My Hero Academia. Next week we're going to have the results of the second popularity poll. And also a color cover. So 7 minutes. Pretty short because most of those panels were just basically them just exchanging their blows. Not exactly fighting. Not exactly dialogue. Now that we have Izuku finally catching up with Bakugo. And now he released not 5% but 8% power. So that means he's not able to increase. My his body will take 8% power than the usual 5%. We'll see what happens next week, and we'll also consider the results of the popularity poll. So until then, if you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, share it with a friend, hit that bell for to be notified for new videos. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!